Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my walkthrough of Alien Isolation. My goal for this series is to help you get the Platinum. The only trophy I won't be covering is One Shot, where you have to complete the game without dying. You'll need to tackle that one on your own after our playthrough together. For this walkthrough, I'll be playing on hard mode to show you how to survive the Sevastopol station, evade the alien, and handle other danger that come our way. You don't have to start on hard if this is your first time. Even on the easiest difficulty, you are likely to die the first time around, so don't worry if it happens. This playthrough will guide you through everything you need to know for every other trophy. So let's dive into the horrors that the Sevastopol station has to offer. So before we got our first cutscene, I wanted to go over that trophy one shot, right? So the reason why I suggest to do it on easy is because the AI for the alien is a bit dumber and you have more breathing room to make a little bit more mistakes. And then hard mode, he kind of tracks you way more. So I suggest you do it like your first playthrough in either normal or easy mode, because there's actually an easier mode in this game. And then eventually go back to do that one, right? To clean up that trophy, right? It could be a little hard even on the easiest mode, because there's the face hugger, right? Those are really quick, so it's kind of hard to pause and quit out, right? So that's what I was. Yeah, one thing I wanted to mention is you have to quit out and not like reload your game, right? Because if you reload it, it's gonna count the death. Anyways, I'll leave you guys to the first cutscene.
This is Ripley.
Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anesidora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietorial material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible. Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what it
facility.
is.
Transit's arranged. There's a courier ship called the Torrens heading out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We?
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing. You're still looking, aren't you? I've been cleared to offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
Truly begins, right? Well, not really, because this is just mission number 1. You don't really do much, right? So right here, I'm just kind of, waking up, right? it's gonna tell you to sign in. You know, you can do that pretty quickly. It's like really the first thing it tells you to do that. And then, well, like it says, explore the torrents. You're just gonna see me walk around, and it's gonna give me a new objective to get dressed, which is where I'm heading now. And in this little room, you know, since if you're starting on hard mode, or it doesn't really matter, I would still suggest picking up some items you can find in here. Depending on the difficulty, you might find more stuff, right? You'll see the little storages I'm talking about in a moment. I'm kind of just messing around for whatever reason, I don't know. Like going to the shower for some reason. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, anyways, I finally get out of there, and you're gonna see me look into these little storages. I don't think I got all of them right, but yeah, you see there's one, and there's a second one, and I don't think I got, yeah, like see I missed one right there. And that little storage on the side is, you know, where you could get dressed. Now we're getting into the second objective, which just pretty much tells us to look for our crew and talk to them. The first one is Taylor. Anyways, before we talk about that, there's this trophy you need to get. Like you need 100 logs, and you can find those on these terminals. You see there's one right here. You're gonna see me go onto there. There's one. I think there could be multiple in each. I'm not 100% sure. I'll get you back on that on the next mission. But yeah, anyways, here we're gonna go talk to Taylor, and the same thing. There's also little cubby storages there where you can get more items, which is really useful for if you're on hard mode, right? Because like I said, you're gonna use a lot of your items. So there's Taylor, and
Taylor,
there's also
good
another
morning.
Ripley, it's certainly
terminal,
not good. I very much doubt it.
which is you just gotta wait until I turn around. There it is. You can see it.
I feel like death.
Just
I
gonna
don't know how
access
you
it, you
people
know,
put up
and
with
you know,
this
you just,
regularly.
as soon as you see it, get
You
out
get
of there,
used
boom,
to it.
that's it. It's gonna be a little bit difficult when the alien is chasing you, when he's around. Just you gotta just do it slower.
I'm surprised Wayland
But
Yutani
once
felt the need
you
to
know,
send
once you get
Leland
100, you
at
don't
all.
really have to worry
The
about
loss
them
of
unless you
Nostromo
just
and
want
its
to see
cargo
them
cost
and
the
read them
company
on
a
your
lot
own.
of money. It's
That's
important
up
we
to
find
you.
out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive
And
answer,
as soon as you finish
it'll
talking to
look
her,
great
it's
for my
gonna.
superiors.
Well, it doesn't really matter who you talk to first. You could talk to
That was
Samuel,
insensitive.
and then
Realize
her.
your mother has been
I
missing
don't. It doesn't really
for 15
matter
years.
the order.
You
But I
It's
just
okay.
came here because
We'll both
I
get
think
what
it
we
was the
want,
fastest.
right?
I think it's probably more efficient to go to
Everything's
Samuel's and
amazing.
then her, because you
He's
have to go
probably
to
been
this
around.
I'll catch up with him.
other area after that, anyways. And I think it's closer to Taylor than it's to Samuel's. I believe, though. Don't quote me on that. So now I'm heading to Samuel's, which he's just right around the corner here. I believe Samuel's is not a real person, right? I think he's like a more advanced robot you'll see in the game, because I believe it mentions that in the cutscene, right?
Ah, Ripley.
There is Samuel's,
Samuel's.
so
Did you wake up early?
you don't really see much
Well,
of them.
I don't really need as much
Unfortunately,
sleep as
like they don't tag
I
along
was
with
just
you or
inspecting
anything.
the Torrens facilities.
You don't.
A well
You just probably see them here and then one
I
other
realize
mission.
it's a
and
very similar model to
The
that's pretty much
Nostromo.
it.
yes, M-class.
It's a little unfortunate. I wish you could had more
I've worked
interaction,
engineering jobs on
before it
ships like
kind of
this.
left you to be on your own. But this game pretty much
Is Taylor?
leaves you on your
She's
own,
not
like
a
from the
seasoned
get go.
traveler.
Like there is one mission where you're with this person, but like again,
We talked.
he pretty
She
much
seems nervous.
dies on this, on like.
I hadn't noticed.
Sorry for the spoilers.
She's a
right,
skilled
but it's like-
executive. Should help us with any
you know this game is just gonna be alone most of the time. So there you go. Now you get your next objective, which is to go towards. I forgot what the name is here.
Looks like we're up.
Okay, to the bridge for briefing, right? That's right. Which is, pretty much at the front and center of everything. You don't really do much there. You're just gonna listen to one of the characters talk. I'm gonna leave you here soon because there's gonna be important dialogue, I guess, that you might want to hear. So as soon as I get what I need, I'm gonna kind of start talking out again, which is pretty much right here.
you all had a restful journey?
The Torrens is in very good order for an old Templar.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
Anyways, you just pretty much get a little briefing on what you're going to be doing. We're heading to the Sevastopol, and I think we're just going to dock, right? But,
Approach the monitors.
things go wrong pretty quickly. Anyways, we're just going to pick up this briefing, and I'll leave you guys here.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
Looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
This is the commercial vessel Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a Wayland.
Tawny Bond, you're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24 hours.
You'll have heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
Stand by. My contract doesn't cover bloody spacewalks. It's the only option, and it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Affirmative.
Fuck happened here? My God, Ripley. You're doing good, Taylor. Just keep moving!
Taylor, Ripley, hold on!
Samuels! Taylor! Respond! Anybody! Okay.
Okay, now that the cutscene's over, right, and we made it into Sevastopol, this is where the end of the episode, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save it here. And you don't really do much here, you know, just this is already the beginning of the second mission, so that's why I don't want to get ahead of myself. But as soon as this is done, as soon as I get change, I'm gonna go save and end them. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in mission 2.